So today was a brutal day in a brutal week for Spain. Stats show that 769 people died, and that's just staggering for this country. If you think that this country of 47 million people, more people have died now than in China, which has 1.4 billion people. I think to understand that, you have to understand the demographic in Spain. You know, this is the country with the longest life expectancy in the world. That's partly due to an excellent public healthcare system, and it's somewhat ironic that very public healthcare system is now creaking under the weight of the sheer volume of cases. And you just hear really depressing news. You've heard of like retirement homes which have been abandoned, with sick people lying next to dead corpses. And you know, the most depressing thing is today the health minister said that we haven't even reached the peak. So I'm here out shopping in my local market in Madrid. It's one of the few things that we're allowed to do. The other ones are go to the pharmacy or go to work. And there is a sense of stoicism here. You know, people seem relatively upbeat, but there's also a sense of growing anger at how this is being handled. You know, it really, just 3 weeks ago, it was a women's march in the streets of Madrid. 3 of the ministers who were on that march now have coronavirus, and there's a sense that the government was just kind of slow to react, having seen what was happening in Italy and in China, that it was slow to bring in the measures that were needed to contain this. But for now, I guess people are just kind of hanging in there. We've got to see what happens with the latest numbers, see if these extreme measures that have been taken that are crippling business, but keeping everyone indoors, whether they work and whether Spain can get out of this.